So far, so good. I like it when anything comes close to all the 30 mils open up. It's pretty cool. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 49 of my Highway 66 campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. Previously, we managed to use a TOW to friendly fire my Leopard as we tried to secure more land around Schweinfurt, so that was kind of amusing. We moved up the rest of our forces elsewhere, and we started to make moves outside of Gelnhausen. We're going to be trying to take on now the 3rd Battalion of the Panzer Regiment 14 near Schwarzmühle. So let's go and grab the 2nd Battalion of the 30th Mechanized Infantry Battalion and also the 11th Aviation Brigade, and we're going to just ride in here and wipe out some more T-72s. Alright, let's go. So it should be a pretty simple one. We'll just use recon with Apaches to take them out, and then we can just have maybe some recon Bradleys on the ground. I might just have like a few recon Bradleys hanging out. Usually quite a decent mass of forces that come down these roads in the center, so we'll line up to engage them. We'll use Apache, do Apache HDGM, we'll do a normal Apache, we'll do the Kiowa with exceptional optics, we'll do the one with the HDGM, might as well. All of these can just kind of attack, move straight up there. Then we're probably going to do the same on the right hand side, so Apache, Apache HDGMs, and then Kiowa with Hellfires.
Where do you need us, sir?
So all of these can push up like so. And then we'll need some supply, so we'll probably just do like a couple of Chinooks. I can go and land behind there, for example, and then a couple more on this side that can land behind here. We will need a couple of leaders, so we can bring in some M577s just to capture these points. And that should be everything done. Not sure exactly how well this is going to work. I don't think they have that much AA left, so yeah, we should be pretty safe. You can get the Kiowa to use the high buildings to get some more altitude, because the higher altitude you are, the further you can see, so it really is quite helpful to have them hover over high buildings in this game.
I need that tail rotor checked.
The Apaches are off. See how much carnage they can cause at the start of the game here. We might just be able to finish things off really quickly, especially with the Bradleys in support. A bit worried about the left hand side there, but otherwise should be absolutely fine.
Yes, Captain. Let's go.
Get the Kiowa nearby. Have the Apaches ready to engage all these BMPs. I mean, we might even end up killing the transports that have the AA in them, like the Strela 2M, although we can see one there, so we are going to have to be careful about that.
Let's go.
So far, so good. I like it when anything comes close to all the 30 mils open up. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's not good. That is a Strela, and it's dead. Well, let's not fly into the next Strela, please. Oh, okay, he shot at the other one. It's good. Alright, these can all come back because we're going to want to be able to overwhelm that Strela. Kill the Conquest on the left-hand side, so I'm happy about that. That Murchison should be dead. Alright, let's land those. Bradley, meanwhile, doing a good job there. Let's just have the Kiowa move back. My Apache HDGM's going to move over to the left there. We'll have the Apache go land. The Kiowa can stay where it is. Okay, already taken them down to 24 morale. I have to be a little bit careful, and they still can engage us with the machine gun. It does have an NSVT. Okay, let's have these push forwards again. Bring up a couple of normal Apaches with rockets to accompany the other one, because this is going to be the most effective thing that I have for dealing with that Strello. And I can, of course, just like run it down with the Bradley, for example, but gotta be aware of all the other units as well. Just make sure it doesn't get two on the same unit. Good. Okay, that's taken care of. Let's now just carry on. And the autocannons to finish off this infantry. I might have one of these Apaches stay over on the left here to deal with that T-72. That's a 4-point morale right there. Good. Okay, nice kill on the T-72. With the mod Avkara. And then back to get some more supply again. So I can come back because it's low on ammo. There is a Conkers there out in the open, we can kill that off. This is really the Apache show. We only need to kill like this tank and we're done. One side shot on target. One sling a hellfire at it. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so that was pretty simple. Very good. Apaches did their job. Now that has disorganized that unit, but it hasn't destroyed that unit, which is unfortunate. But since it's in our lines, it should remain that way. Okay, so that's all of that stuff moved. We will just move up like my HQ unit here, might as well. We can send these guys forwards a little bit, although not too far. And I'm happy with how all of that has turned out. Now I'm just kind of looking at these forces and wondering if I need them to come in this direction or if I could just have them head straight up here. I don't know if them pushing down the highway is necessarily the best idea. I mean, I say that, I mean, these guys can actually attack this turn. We can wipe out the 2nd Battalion of the 390th Artillery. We'll just auto resolve that. Auto attacking victory, that cost me an infantry and a tank unit, but that's just one more unit dealt with, so that's great. We can have the like armored cav just go really, really deep. It's absolutely fine. I might as well just have these guys back me up. And then I'm thinking the 3rd squadron of the 8th armored cav can actually head up this way instead. Certainly have the aviation brigade cross. I actually have them move all the way up here. Join this force. And then we can also have these guys move up to help with this one. So do have a battle there that we're probably going to have to play out. These guys can't really move too much further. These engineers can go up the road. That VKK can go up the road. Guys are moving all the way up there. All of these sort of smaller units can just follow up on the left there. Like this 5th Battalion of the 77th Armoured might as well head that direction with the mechanized infantry there. And another engineer. And then all of these back down this way. Actually, I might send the HQ up that way. The rest, yeah, can just stay here. What about the 5th Battalion of the 68th? These guys are absolute heroes. We'll have them sit on the backside of that. Okay. Cool. Alright, so that's all of those units moved. We'll just get the artillery to move up that road. Wonderful. So anything else that I need to worry about on the back side here? This is artillery. Yeah. What we're going to do then is the next battle will be against the 2nd Battalion of the Panzer Regiment 15. A lot of T-55s. Pretty sure we should be fine. I can engage them with the Mechanized Infantry Battalion here, or even the Cavalry Squadron. The Mechanized Infantry are on the road, so I think I'm going to leave them out of it, and we'll use the 4th Squadron of the 7th Cavalry. That way, the 4th Battalion of the 8th Mech might be able to come through and engage stuff in the back line, or just, hit them again in a following battle, because we're not going to be able to destroy this unit in one go. So that's going to be pretty important to work out. Alright, let's prepare the attack. We'll go for 4th Battalion of the 7th Cav. Just double checking if there's anything super scary here to deal with. I think it's just the BMP, honestly, that are the worst thing for me to deal with. Let's just do that. Alright, let's go. Tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. Okay, so quite an open map, and it's fine because we have loads of Bradleys and Abrams. So we just kind of create little squads of Bradleys and Abrams. We'll just keep them together. We just use that to wipe them out.
Recon unit at your orders.
Let's go like one tank there, one tank there, one tank here. We'll just put both of those. I need a couple leaders. We'll have one leader that goes in there. And we want a leader probably that goes in here.
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
I think on the right here I need more tanks, so we'll bring in
Waiting for
that tank. This is going to be like a more of a close range engagement, so we need something like the Abrams that can just kind of frontally tank the T-55s and no problem. Bring up another Bradley onto the ridge here.
War Daddy, the Red Leader. I
Have these kind of sit further back.
Yes,
Whilst the Abrams kind of sits in front of the M577. Cool. Off we go. Those guys can move up. These can all move up on the left. I'll probably have one of the Bradleys go here. We'll have another Bradley go there. Then we'll just have the Abrams close to one of those Bradleys, just so that we maintain the same sight lines.
War Daddy, the Red Leader. I am listening. At your orders.
We'll definitely just have those two sit in the same tree line as the M577 to keep it safe. And what we'll do is just kind of slowly work our way forwards. We do also have the AH-1F tow Cobras that we can use. Might be handy.
To all units, enemy sighted.
Trouble is, this unit's completely pristine that we're attacking, so they're going to have plenty of AA. So it's not ideal to use the helicopters in this situation.
Waiting for order.
Just kind of lining up on the road there.
I hear you loud and clear.
We'll try and take out the AF cutter.
Roger. Tall ammo spent.
Also the T-55 there.
Red City. I've got him. Go back. Slow. I hear you loud and clear. Good job, Gunner.
Nice, good kill.
Waiting for order.
Where did that Vertigo go? That's the AF cutter, sorry.
Waiting for
Okay, so the BMP could see us up the road as well, so that's what forced my Abrams to smoke there. I'm just going to bring up a few supply vehicles just to be able to resupply smoke.
Waiting for instructions. Damn, that was close. Successful hit.
Good kill. Okay, so we can't just sit here forever. We're going to be sitting on a +3 if I just wait. So we actually do need to push a little bit, which is kind of scary. Because getting through like this tree line and this tree line is kind of difficult, but playing on the backside is fine. Let's see if we can move up the Abrams on the right a little bit. I might just be able to push the Abrams through the trees, although we did see the BMP there, so it's likely that there's going to be some form of infantry.
What are your all ammo spent? Go back. Slow. I have nothing else planned. Radio check. Red 1-6.
There's quite a lot of BMPs hanging about. We're not even really buying the T-55s by the looks of things. It's just all BMP with Mutschützen because the AI is valuing them more. Okay, I mean we can just keep pushing up with the Bradleys on the left here, I think.
Roger.
Be able to get away with that. Abrams got through here okay.
War Daddy to Red Lead.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Let's just resupply the smoke and then we'll make another play.
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
There's some more Abrams to the right.
Good job, guys. Hear you loud and clear. Enemy spotted.
For the attack.
Go back. It's hard here.
Back it up. A lot of T-55s out of nowhere. That's me saying, oh, they didn't invest in T-55s, and then just numerous T-55s arrive. That's scary. Very scary.
Be careful. Let's roll.
Make sure that we're killing the MPs.
Successful hit. Tank reverse.
Oh, that's smoke right there.
That was close. Move, but watch our flanks. I hear you. Halt.
You gotta be kind of careful. At close range, they can still do a decent amount of damage to us.
I hear you loud. Back up. Back up.
Can't see that, even though I've got the recon here.
Red 1-6. We'll find them. And damn, that was close.
Brutal. I don't want the M1A1 to rout, so we're just kind of pulling back from that engagement for the time being.
Good job, Gunner.
Looks like a lot of the infantry is out in the open, so that's going to save us a bit.
Good job, Gunner. Back up. Go back. Slow. Tank ready.
Still can't let them fire at me for free.
Yes, sir. All units. Enemy sighted. Good job, Gunner. War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. It's hot here. Reverse.
All of those can back up.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Yes, Captain. Full throttle.
Gonna close some range.
Halt! Wait.
We get multiple shots on target.
Driver.
Transportation car ready.
Successful hit. Back, yes, sir.
Roger. Moving there.
This is Red 2. At your orders. All ammo spent. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. Ready, sir.
And let's have the Bradleys come with us just so we can see anything that's hiding in those tree lines. The Malerka still
Yes, sir.
hurting.
All ammo
They're all
spent.
elite BMPs, so they don't really
Be
miss.
careful. Enemies nearby.
Elsewhere, things are pretty chill, so I'm just going to focus on getting kills from this right side.
It's hot here.
Okay, so it was a Conkers.
I hear you loud and clear.
That's got to go. Oh, and now we've got
But keep facing the. Are you sure? Back up. Back up.
Mutschützen
We'll find them.
pretty close up here.
This is Red 2. I've got 'em.
Oh, there's going to be multiple of them. Oh, that's scary.
Gunner.
Time to leave
What do you need, Captain?
that tree line.
I can hear the bullets whistling by me. Ready.
Ah, we lost the supply.
Out.
All units. Yes, Captain. Out of ammo. Good job, Gunner. We'll find them, and then we'll. Ready, sir.
The heat round's still doing plenty of damage to me.
Instructions.
Just pull all the way back here.
Are you sure it's safe?
Waiting for instructions.
Bring up some more recon and some more Abrams.
Waiting for hit. Roger. Search and destroy. Halt. Successful hit.
T-55 at close range.
Getting good job. Out of ammo. Reverse.
Pop the smoke on the Bradley just in case.
Search and
That
destroy.
crept up on me, didn't
At
it?
your orders.
Wow.
Successful hit.
Where do you want it to
I
live?
really
On the road again.
don't have much supply left.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. At your orders. Best job I've ever had. Damn, that was close. Reverse. Yes, sir.
Okay, only 12 kills left to go.
Find them.
But a little bit precarious.
Yes, Captain.
Pretty fun. We're managing it okay.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Waiting for order.
A little bit concerned about backing into the tree line here.
Spotted. Yes, Captain. I've got him. What are your orders, sir? This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
I'm actually slowly bringing over the supply from the other side of the map. It's almost here.
Ready to supply.
We'll use it to fix up the Bradley. Get those Abrams to move over there as well.
Hunt for commies. Good job, gun. I hear you loud and clear. This is Red 2.
These can all fall
Enemy
back.
spotted.
That one can head forwards since it's full health. Sort of cycling out
Waiting
units.
for instructions. Combat
Don't
spray.
die.
At your orders. Let's roll. Button up. We're engaging. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Tank ready. Shoot them.
Hopefully the tow gets the job done,
Backward.
because the Abrams is failing miserably right now.
Shoot them. Yes, sir.
But that just went through the trees there.
Enemy spotted.
That was
What are
very
your orders,
risky.
sir? Yes, oh, target on sight. Fire. Success. Damn, that was close.
Almost put a tow to in the back of my Abrams there.
I've got him. Okay, this is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Got 2 more tank kills and that's job done.
Red 6. Mount it up.
All these Abrams
What are
can
your orders, sir?
carry on.
Highway is dead.
I have enough health. Oh, my Bradley died.
Good job, Gunner. Yes, Captain.
Ah. That's unfortunate.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
Yeah, let's just get this Bradley up so we're not blind.
Good job, Gunner. Engage on sight. Yes.
And find those last kills. We'll just reverse into the tree line for the time being until the recon arrives. Otherwise, we potentially risk losing an Abrams as well.
Yes, Captain. What are your orders?
Oh, looks like we got a kill over on the left there. +4. Been a leader. 11 minutes, 35 seconds. Good kills. T-55 hit the Bradley there. That's my bad. Put it up.
Tally 2, tally 2.
Okay, so anyway, good amount of damage done onto that unit. And now we can come in with the 4th Battalion of the 8th Mech to kind of clean up. So, let's see. We killed a Shilka. We have 1 Strela 10M left. Doesn't really matter because we don't have any helicopters. Also, I probably should have used this in the last battle because they won't be able to join the next. Alright, anyway, we'll move up like so. Prepare the attack again. I think we'll be okay. I could bring in artillery to help us out. That artillery is not going to be able to be used anywhere else, is it? Maybe up here somewhere? It could help on that battle. Do I need it though for that battle? Basically the same sort of setup, honestly. It may be worth having these guys for recon though. I don't think our recon's that good. Yeah, I think I might bring it for recon. We can have the artillery vehicles follow, like the artillery recon vehicles, that is, follow our tanks. And we go for another battle. There's a third battle already today. So, bit of an interesting map. We do have artillery, so it will make it easier for us. We have a lot of mech rifles anyway, so that's not a problem. Let's go and just put out a few Abrams here. That's going to be one Abrams stack, and then we'll have mech rifles that go and unload into the trees. And then we, on the left, probably just want to do another bunch of Abrams.
Tank ready.
Followed by maybe M150s. They have tows, so that's kind of handy. And then we definitely need this, the M981 Fist V. These are going to be following my tanks, so that's why I brought in the artillery mainly, but also the M110 will be useful. So let's launch that. We'll just have this on a follow order, this on a attack follow order.
Engine is running. We're waiting.
Okay.
Yes, Captain.
On the left, I am going to bring up an M577 that can be used to capture Charlie. But otherwise, yeah, we're just going to push a bunch of infantry through here. We'll use the M1A1 to kind of engage anything in the open.
We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. War Daddy, the Red Leader. I am listening.
Have the recon there to spot us targets.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm
And
listening.
these ones can
We'll
all
find them, and
spread
then
out a
we'll
little
kill
bit.
them. At your orders. Enemy spotted. Ready, sir. It's hot here. Good job, Gunner.
Okay, good kills.
I am listening, Captain. Move. Let's watch our flames.
Gonna let the Gonker shoot me, am I?
Successful hit.
Good kill.
Shut up and listen to the chief. Glad to see someone knows where. Enemy spotted. Tank ready. Hunting for commies. Is there something you want burned out there?
I can definitely just drive towards that and shoot it in the side.
Tank ready.
Maybe careful of the infantry here, actually.
Roger. Search and destroy.
There's a recon infantry there, unless we killed them.
Red 1-6, over. Waiting for instructions.
Really paying attention.
This is Red 2. Combat.
And if we get through the tree line, they're not here, so that's absolutely fine.
Yes, Captain. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. War Daddy, the Red Leader. I am listening. Successful hit. Captain. Enemy spotted. Good job, Gunner.
More Abrams. Even
Successful
recon
hit.
jeeps, since they're free.
At your order. Roger. Sir, copy. Right up. Get in formation. Good job, Gunner. Got a man down. Successful hit. Hunting for commies. Good job, Gunner.
Nice hull breach. Makes that a one shot.
Loud and clear.
Okay, more mech rifles. Fly.
Red 2. Enemy ready to train. Copy, sir.
We want to make sure that smoke's topped off.
Roger. Search and destroy.
You want to kill that because it's worth 4 points.
Baldwin, bring us there. This is the story. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Successful hit. Yes, sir.
This is where I get punished for pushing my Abrams through the trees like that.
What are your orders, sir? Get ready to engage. As you command, sir. Good job, Gunner.
Oh, the M10, M150 got killed. That's not good. Frustrating. Like one of the only recon units I have in the 4th Battalion of the 8th Mech. So losing that kind of sucks.
Good job. I hear you loud and clear. Damn, that was close. I'll report to you when I'll get there. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
We are taking out T-55s pretty well, to be honest.
All ammo spent. Reverse, but keep facing. Good job, Gunner. Assault formation on me. Yes, it's hot here. Orders are clear. This is Red 2. Yes, sir. Waiting for instruction. All ammo. Driving at full speed. Coordinating to Red.
Right, let's attack, move these through. We'll get the supply in here.
Out. Yes, Captain. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Successful.
Interesting.
Hit. We'll find them. At your orders. Full speed, driver.
Well, only 16 more kills to go.
Yes, sir. This is Red 2.
I'll have these on load just in case there's like some stray infantry in this forest somewhere.
Enemy planes. Good job, Gunner. Tank ready. Hunting for commie. Yes, Captain. Grab the binoculars, Corporal. This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
Okay, very nice methodical
Successful hit.
victory this is going to be. Slowly worked our way around, got the infantry into the right positions. Just need to finish off the remaining forces, really.
At your orders. Roger. Search and destroy.
Get the rest of the Abrams in. Speed things up.
Successful hit. Yes, sir. Good job, Gunner. To all units, need some extra ties, sir. At your orders. Successful
Bunch of
hit.
infantry out in the open there. Easy kills.
Good job, Gunner. Enemy spotted. Okay, let's go. Red 6. Damn, that was close. Successful hit. Go back.
A little bit scary, the amount of BMPs there was that.
What are your orders, sir? At your orders.
Took out the leader. It's only 2 more kills, or 2 points. We'll just hunt down the T-55, and that'll be job done. Wonderful. Okay, 60 kills, 2 losses. Abrams doing their job. T-55 killed the M150. That kind of sucks, but that deletes that unit entirely. Wow. Okay, job done. Very, very good. Right, next up. What are we going to do? I mean, we could move this artillery up for sure. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't know where we're going to want to put the 4th Battalion of the 32nd, though. We could have it like come through towards Leutertal. Or we could have it just move onto the road here. Yeah, probably best we just move onto the road. This artillery can just come down that road as well. Seems good. Okay, then, next attack. probably going to be onto the 2nd Battalion of the Panzer Regiment 14. Could actually get backed up. If I set this up so that I only attack with 1 unit, both of those might get involved. Which unit do we use? Because both of these have recon, they have AA. But I can't really do it with just Bradleys, can I? Maybe I could. Or what we could do actually, now I think about it, yeah, we back ourselves up with like a really bad... Yeah, let's try that. So we bring up like a VKK as like an auxiliary. And maybe they'll both join the attack. Because then we've got Jaeger Aufkader with some infantry if we need it. Tactical battle. And jump on in. That's a shame. I was really hoping I could like bait them into bringing both Panzer regiments at the same time. That would have been really handy. But alas, it's not to be. We will be having a little bit of a hard time here. But there's not too much to kill. Just so many tanks. Let's just go Abrams, 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 Abrams.
Red 6.
So that's that road, and that road, and then probably do Abrams, Abrams,
Loud and clear.
and Abrams, Abrams. Cool, and then we want our recon. Jaeger Aufkader.
Löwe hört, Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin.
Aufkader. Jaeger
Warten auf neue
Aufkader.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Other Jaeger Aufkader.
An dieser Koordinate absitzen.
Cool.
Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln.
What are your orders, sir?
The Sicherungs, they don't have any AT in this build, so that's a bit of a shame. Let's bring up maybe a leader or two. We'll do an M577 into there, M577 into here, and then we'll want to back ourselves up with something. Another Abrams somewhere. Could also just bring in like a bunch of infantry to just push through here,
Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin.
just to make sure it's clear for us, I guess. That'll do.
Feuer und Bewegung.
Right, off we go.
Wir können beides. Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord.
Neue Befehle?
I'm not sure how far is too far when it comes to like unloading this recon. So we're just going to unload them early and walk them up. Then my tanks can just follow.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
Like same here, we just kind of keep moving through. So I kind of need this one out on the left side there.
Warten auf neue Befehle.
These
An
can
dieser
all unload
Koordinate
into the
absitzen.
town and just spread out through. If I could get this into the big building there, that would be great. Be a little bit risky. We'll bring up another Abrams on the left hand side because we're a bit scarce there. Kind of worried about this right road, but I don't think I have the spare recon to really keep an eye on it.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, these Citadungs, they have security traits, so their optics go up when they're still. So I can just kind of move them through the town here and get them into positions where
Hier sind, wird gestorben.
they can kind of act as recon for us.
Gehen wir das Lagerbild vernichten. Successful hit.
Wir haben Feindkontakt.
Waiting for instructions.
Then the Abrams are going to have to come around and kind of try and flank.
Good job, Gunner. Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe. Damn, that was close. Successful hit. At your order. Haul ammo. Sack up. Feindgesicht.
The Conkers on the flanks. Now that's scary.
Zu Ihren Diensten. Im Laufschritt. Hunting for con. Good job, Gunner.
Melde Zug zur Stelle. Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium!
So what I'll need to do then is bring up like an Abrams to the right, and we'll bring up some like Sigurungs
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
join them.
Zur Marschinformation aufgehen.
What are your
Combat speed, driver.
These might as well push up as well.
Red 6. Good job, gunner. This is Red 2.
neue Befehle?
Sunny!
Yeah, this was actually a pretty good choice, having the security trait on these. So let's go bring up a couple more there. We can just kind of spread these around a little bit.
Successful hit. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. This is at your orders.
So they're pretty meaty infantry squads as well. I mean, it's 11 men. They're able to beat these like more Schützen.
Search and destroy.
Maybe not 1v1 because of the veterancy, but
What are your orders, sir?
if I've got fire support coming in from M1A1s at the same time, then definitely.
Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Heckert.
To all units.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium! Good job, gunner. I hear you loud and clear.
B-Gruppe bereit. Geräuschdisziplin.
I'll move the Jaeger over to the right side there.
Go back.
Oh, was that a bailout? Please don't tell me that was a bailout.
Haul it backward!
Yeah, it was a whole breach. Did you have like that crit sound?
Successful hit.
Fortunately, we're able to get out of that one.
Die Karte nur kurz einordnen.
Let's have these just unload and start moving up.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Do the same on the left.
Wir dort, Feind dort. Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Heckert. Red 6.
Just gotta find like where all of their units are going, because I can't see any of them. We've spread out quite nicely so far.
Kommandant.
Move, but watch our flanks.
Oculus Exercitus.
I thought this Jaeger Alcala would help me see way more stuff.
Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht.
Really isn't.
Roger, at your orders. Abgesessene Kampfweise.
Neue Befehle? Verstanden.
Hunting for commies. Good job, gunner. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Sollen wir irgendwo einsickern?
Wollen Sie mitfahren?
Nicely spread and sweeping out.
What are your
So-
combat speed, driver? War Daddy, this is
I mean,
Red 2.
things are going okay. There's the Conkers that needs to die.
We'll find them, and then
Thought it'd be up on the
we'll
ridge,
kill
but
them.
it's not anymore.
At your orders. Successful hit.
Sollen wir irgendwo...
This is Red 2.
Verstanden.
Speed things up so that the
Es hat mich erwischt, verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
infantry recon can get ahead.
I hear you loud and clear.
Gonna be a good engagement for the Sigurungs.
Löwe hört.
Sigurungs.
Enemy spotted.
Uh,
We'll find them.
make sure I
then we'll
say
kill
that
them.
correctly.
Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt.
Neue Aufträge. Successful hit.
The M1A1's coming off the ridge there and engaging.
Good job, gunner.
Nice. It's gonna be a bunch of kills.
Successful hit.
Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2.
Damn, that was close.
Sehen wir uns hier um.
Perfect.
Good job, gunner.
Okay, even better would be to bring up the M577 and start capping that, because then it
Good
might
job, gunner.
force the AI to be more aggressive.
Verstanden.
Neue Befehle. Good job, gunner. What are your orders, sir? Successful hit. Abgesessene
Ooh,
Kampfweise.
that's not a good look for the Jaeger Aufgabe there.
Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln.
Bumping straight into a convoy of T-55s. Thankfully I do have the Abrams ready to go.
Mount it up.
Take out a few more there. That Abrams' turret stuck, so let's just save it with the other one.
Jawohl.
Successful hit.
Good. Okay, this M577 can come up behind these Abrams.
Bewegung, Sie sind dran, drauf, drüber. At your orders. Feuer und Bewegung.
Wir sind
Okay, how are we doing over here?
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Not too scary to worry about.
I hear you loud and clear.
Only 6 more kills to go. I feel like I'm getting very efficient at playing out these battles. But they used to take me quite a bit longer because I was a bit unsure how to like push through them efficiently, but I mean in this one we're nice and spread out. Got units exactly where we need them. The Abrams can pick off all the tanks for us while the infantry is ready to engage enemy infantry. So yeah, it's working out nicely.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
That's it. GG. So really good battles today. Absolutely carving through these units that are left over. Oh, those were actually disorganized, but it's not actually too bad. We'll just sit in front of them with the 3rd Battalion of the 5th Mech, and we'll be able to engage the 4th Battalion of the... Actually, maybe what I do is I engage this one again, and then that time they might actually reinforce. Because if this one was too big, maybe that's why. These guys have recon though. Yeah, we've got a couple of recon Bradleys in there. This would be a much harder battle, but it might be worth me trying. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to leave it there. Really successful battles across the entire front. And we've moved up a lot of our forces, which is great. So we're basically just getting to the point where we move up our forces near Auersfeld. We secure Bad Hersfeld, and then kind of push down the road towards Fulda. Yeah, looking good. Alrighty, well that is it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.